everyone. Welcome back to English Pod. My name is Marco.
And my name is Catherine. Welcome back, everyone. So what are we talking about today, Marco?
We are going to the flower shop.
Okay, so this is an intermediate level lesson, and we're going to be learning about the different kinds of flowers you can buy at a flower shop. And so we've got a guy here who's probably trying to say something to someone he loves.
Yeah, I think he did something to his girlfriend or wife. And, well, that's the typical thing, right? You do something wrong, so you got to get her flowers.
And that's why women are often very nervous when their husband or boyfriend gives them flowers, because she's thinking,
what did
he do wrong?
All right, so let's listen to the dialogue, and we'll be back soon.
Hello, sir. How may I help you?
I would like to buy some flowers, please. Something really nice.
I see. May I ask what the occasion is?
It's not really an occasion. It's more like I'm sorry.
Very well. This arrangement here is very popular among regretful husbands and boyfriends. It has a dozen long-stem red roses with a couple of sunflowers and a single orchid that stands out. It includes a small teddy bear to achieve the effect of immediate forgiveness.
I think I'm gonna need more than just a dozen red roses and a bear. What else do you recommend?
Well, this is our I'm sorry I cheated on you package. 2 dozen red roses lined with tulips, carnations and lilies. The fragrance and beauty of this flower arrangement is sure to make her forgive you.
I don't think that's gonna cut it. I need something bigger and better.
I'm sorry, sir, but what exactly did you do?
Well, I may have accidentally insinuated that she is getting chubbier.
Get out of my store, you jerk!
All right, we're back. So what do you think? Is this really like a bad thing to do?
Heck yeah.
No, really?
Well, no one wants to hear that someone thinks they're fat, okay? And chubby is maybe not as bad as fat, but the guy could have been a little bit nicer.
All right, so we'll give our listeners some advice towards the end of the lesson. So now why don't we take a look at all the flower names in Language Takeaway?
Language Takeaway.
Okay, this first flower is a beautiful one, and it has delicious seeds that people like to eat. It's called a sunflower.
A sunflower. All right, so that's a yellow flower, right?
It's bright yellow, and in the middle is orange, and the stems are very, very long.
And thick.
And thick. So it's a tall flower.
Okay, sunflower. And yeah, as you mentioned, some people eat sunflower seeds. They're like the little salty ones, right?
That's right. They're really good.
All right, next is an orchid.
Okay, an orchid is a beautiful flower, and they're often grown just one at a time, and people collect orchids, so these can be very, very expensive.
They're very expensive.
And they come in all shapes, sizes, and colors.
Okay, an orchid. Now what about a tulip?
A tulip is another pretty flower, and I think they're most famous in Holland for their tulips, because this actually used to be the kind of money that they would use. This was their currency for many years. So
They used to use tulips.
They used to use tulips, and the tulip flower is kind of like it's like a champagne glass. It's tall, and it's kind of empty in the middle.
Oh, that's interesting. So next time somebody says, do you think money grows on trees? In Holland, it literally did.
Well, yeah.
Almost.
Almost.
All right. What about a carnation?
Okay, a carnation is another pretty flower, and they come, I think, in red, pink, and white.
Yeah, I've mostly seen white carnations.
Yeah, and, flower giving, there's a whole
Definition.
method to it, right? So, yeah, every flower is symbolic of something. Red roses are for love, and carnations, I think, are generally
Friendship?
for either friendship or, like, when someone dies. I'm not sure.
Or
But
you can give them
when someone
somebody.
has passed away.
Really?
I'm not sure. I'll have to look it up. But carnation is another very, very common flower that you'll see in many different colors.
Okay. And the next flower is also really common. It's a lily.
All right. A lily is a beautiful flower. And usually you see these on water. So water lilies, for example, is another name you might hear.
Okay, a water lily or just a regular lily. And next we have the most common of all the flowers, but we've added a little twist to it. It's a long stem rose.
Right. So rose, everyone knows. A rose by any other name would smell as sweet. Shakespeare wrote a lot about roses. But in this case, we're talking about long stem roses. And we talked about this with sunflowers. The stem is the green part that grows out of the ground, and you think of the flower as the head. And so the stem is actually the connector between the ground and the flower.
Okay, so these types of roses have a really long stem, so they're very nice to like maybe give one of them away or something.
That's right. And you see, for example, at the opera, you see singers people throw these roses
yeah.
at them and they pick them up and they're so long, the stems are so long and they collect them in their arms. And so that's a long stem rose.
All right, interesting. Okay, why don't we listen to our dialogue for the second time? Let's keep a lookout for these flower names and their pronunciation, and we'll come back in a little bit.
Hello, sir. How may I help you?
I would like to buy some flowers, please. Something really nice.
I see. May I ask what the occasion is?
It's not really an occasion. It's more like I'm sorry.
Very well. This arrangement here is very popular among regretful husbands and boyfriends. It has a dozen long-stem red roses with a couple of sunflowers and a single orchid that stands out. It includes a small teddy bear to achieve the effect of immediate forgiveness.
I think I'm gonna need more than just a dozen red roses and a bear. What else do you recommend?
Well, this is our I'm sorry I cheated on you package. 2 dozen red roses lined with tulips, carnations and lilies. The fragrance and beauty of this flower arrangement is sure to make her forgive you.
I don't think that's gonna cut it. I need something bigger and better.
I'm sorry, sir, but what exactly did you do?
Well, I may have accidentally insinuated that she is getting chubbier.
Get out of my store, you jerk.
All right, we're back. So in this dialogue, we had a lot of interesting phrases, so let's look at them now in Fluency Builder.
Fluency Builder.
A lot of these phrases, Marco, have to do with, well, what the guy did wrong in
Right.
today's dialogue. And so the first one is to cheat on.
So the woman offered him the I'm sorry I cheated on you package, right? So it's like an arrangement of flowers that usually people buy when they cheated on their boyfriend or girlfriend.
Right. And so in this case, to cheat on means to see another person. So if you're married to a woman, seeing someone else, having a date or a romantic encounter with another person is cheating on your wife.
So you're cheating on your wife.
Right,
And you
to
use it
cheat
like
on.
this, cheat on, right?
Cheat on. So he cheated on her, or they were both cheating on each other.
Okay. So to cheat on, not a
Cheat
good
on.
thing.
Not a good thing.
All right. So he was explaining to her that wasn't enough, the arrangement wasn't enough, and he said, I don't think that's going to cut it.
Well, okay, you've probably heard the word cut before, but
Right.
in this case, Marco, we're talking about to be able to cut it. So that's not gonna cut it, or it's not gonna cut it.
It's not going to be enough.
Exactly. So that's not quite what I'm looking for. It's not enough. He wants bigger and better.
He wants more.
And so, for example, we could say, you know what? This dessert's not gonna cut it. We need something much fancier
Okay. So
to be good enough for.
to be good enough for. All right, very good. And then he was explaining to the shop lady what happened, and he said, well, I accidentally insinuated.
Okay, to insinuate is to suggest. So I could say, hey, you're really chubby. That's not an insinuation,
Right.
that's a statement. But I could say, well, you're looking a little bit round at the sides. That's an insinuation because I'm suggesting without saying something.
Right, so you're saying something indirectly, right?
Exactly.
And he was insinuating that his girlfriend was getting chubbier.
Chubby. So chubby, chubbier, chubbiest. In this case, we're talking about being round or a little bit overweight.
Right, so it's not really saying fat.
No, fat is rude.
Right.
Chubby is, it's in
Just
between.
a little bit extra pounds.
Yeah, like maybe you had a little bit too much ice cream over the past couple months.
All right, very good. So why don't we listen to the dialogue for the last time, and we'll be back.
Hello, sir. How may I help you?
I would like to buy some flowers, please. Something really nice.
I see. May I ask what the occasion is?
It's not really an occasion. It's more like I'm sorry.
Very well. This arrangement here is very popular among regretful husbands and boyfriends. It has a dozen long-stem red roses with a couple of sunflowers and a single orchid that stands out. It includes a small teddy bear to achieve the effect of immediate forgiveness.
I think I'm gonna need more than just a dozen red roses and a bear. What else do you recommend?
Well, this is our I'm sorry I cheated on you package. 2 dozen red roses lined with tulips, carnations and lilies. The fragrance and beauty of this flower arrangement is sure to make her forgive you.
I don't think that's gonna cut it. I need something bigger and better.
I'm sorry, sir, but what exactly did you do?
Well, I may have accidentally insinuated that she is getting chubbier.
Get out of my store, you jerk.
All right, so if you make a mistake, like as a guy, right, you give flowers to your girlfriend. What about women giving flowers to guys? Is that common? Do you think that's possible? Can you do that?
I'm sure you can do it, but I don't know if it's as common.
Like, I think as a guy, I wouldn't really feel comfortable receiving flowers.
Really?
I mean, I would be touched by the gesture and I would be like, oh, that's really sweet. But like
little
flowers, it's a little bit too feminine, I think.
Generally, I think it's a one-sided thing. So you can get flowers for your mother, or you can get flowers for a friend, or if someone, passed away, you can get flowers for their family.
Right.
But in a romantic situation, rarely do you get flowers to a guy.
So if you want to say I'm sorry to a guy, what do you give him?
Season tickets to his favorite football
Ah, that works. Yeah.
or
Like a game for his PlayStation.
a game
or
for his
something.
PlayStation, or offer him a new coat of paint on his car. I don't know.
Have you never given a gift to somebody, like saying I'm sorry?
No,
No, you don't make mistakes.
I like to use my words.
Ah, that's good. Yeah, this is kind of interesting. Why do we do this though? Why do we give gifts to people as a token or as a demonstration of our regretfulness?
Well, can I get personal for a second? I just was thinking about this in terms of engagement. So why do people give a ring when they get engaged?
So it's
I
like
think it's
symbolic.
because people like things that glitter. It's like distract the woman and she'll say yes. And so it's the similar thing with flowers and forgiveness. You say, oh gosh, these flowers are so beautiful. Oh, of course I forgive you. Oh, they're so pretty and they smell so, it's just like, it's like distraction from the matter at hand.
Right. Oh, maybe that's it.
I don't know. If you disagree with me, please.
It was a very
write us.
wise man who invented this.
Absolutely.
Hello, my friend. Before I begin, I want you to stop for a moment and think. What did you do with your day today? Did you learn something new? Did you move one small step toward your dream? Or did you just scroll, watch, and let the hours go away? I ask you this because I used to be that person, the one who thought life was long, time was plenty, and tomorrow was always waiting. But I was wrong. This is my story, and maybe it can change your life like it changed mine. Hello, welcome back to my channel. I want to tell you a story. This story is real. It is about something that changed my life. My name is John. I am 78 years old. When I was young, I didn't care about anything. I woke up late. I played games all day. I laughed a lot, but I learned nothing. I didn't read books. I didn't work. I didn't think about my future. Every day was the same. I was wasting time, but I didn't see it. Then one weekend, my uncle came to visit. He was quiet and serious. He sat down with me and looked into my eyes. I smiled, but he didn't smile back. He said, "Don't waste your time." Just that. Nothing more. No long talk, no big story. He stood up and walked away, but I couldn't forget his words. They stayed in my head like a song on repeat. For many days, I thought about his words. At first, I didn't care. I thought I had lots of time. But slowly, I started to feel different. I looked at my life. I saw how many hours I lost. I asked myself, what am I doing? I had no answer. I felt sad. I wanted to change. I wanted to use my time better. I didn't want to waste my life. So, I began with small steps. I started waking up early. I read one page of a book every day. I wrote down my thoughts in a notebook. I watched videos about learning. I asked people for advice. I tried new things. Some days were hard. I wanted to quit, but I remembered my uncle's words. They gave me power to keep going. Now I am older. I am not rich or famous, but I am proud. I use my time well. I learn new things. I help others, and I feel happy. All this started with one short sentence. Don't waste your time. That sentence changed my life, and maybe it can change your life too. So, listen to me. Don't wait. Don't be lazy. Start today. In the beginning, I didn't know how to change. I was still the same person. I was lazy. I didn't want to work hard. But I remembered what my uncle said, so I made a plan. It was a simple plan. I wrote 3 things on paper: wake up early, read every day, and write one idea. That was my plan. I put the paper on my wall. I saw it every morning. It helped me start. Waking up early was not easy. The first week was very hard. I wanted to sleep more. My bed felt warm and soft, but I said no. I got up. I opened the window. I looked at the sky. I took a deep breath. The morning air felt new. It felt clean. My mind was quiet. I started to like mornings. They gave me energy. They made me feel strong inside. Reading was also a big change. I did not like books before. I thought they were boring. But I started with easy books. Just 1 page a day, then 2 pages, then 5. I read stories. I read facts. I read about people who worked hard and changed their lives. Those stories gave me hope. They showed me that small steps can build a better future. I wanted that future too. Writing was the hardest part. I didn't know what to write. My hand was slow. My words were simple, but I didn't stop. I wrote one small idea each day. Sometimes I wrote about my dreams, sometimes about my fears. Sometimes I just wrote a word, but I wrote. And that small habit helped me understand myself. It helped me see what I wanted from life. As the weeks passed, I felt proud. My life was still simple, but I was moving forward. My days were not wasted. I was learning. I was growing. I didn't feel lost anymore. I had a goal. I had a plan. And I had a reason to wake up. All this came from one moment, one visit, and one sentence from my uncle. Don't waste your time. I started to talk less and listen more. Before, I always wanted to speak. I wanted people to hear me. But now, I listened. I listened to people with experience. I listened to people with ideas. I watched how they lived. I saw how they worked hard. I learned from their stories. I saw that smart people don't waste time. They use time like gold. Every minute is important to them. I also stopped doing things that gave me nothing. I watched less TV. I used my phone less. I stayed away from people who only talked but never worked. They laughed all day but did nothing. I didn't want to be like them. I wanted to grow. I wanted to be better. So I made a new rule for myself. If something is not useful, I will not do it. That rule helped me stay focused. Soon, I began to see small changes. I was reading more. I was writing better. My ideas were clear. I started to understand myself. I knew what I wanted. I didn't feel lazy anymore. I felt strong. My time had meaning. I used to waste hours. Now, I used every hour for something good. That feeling was new to me and I liked it very much. One day, my uncle came to visit again. He looked at me and smiled. He didn't say much, but I think he saw the change in me. I told him what I was doing. I showed him my notebook. He nodded and said, "Good." That one word made me happy. I knew I was going the right way. His short sentence helped me find a better life. So, I say this to you now. You don't need to do big things. You don't need to move fast. You just need to move. Start small. Start now. Listen to the right people. Make good habits. Use your time for learning, not for wasting. If you do that, your life will start to change too. Just like mine did. Some days were still hard. I woke up and didn't feel strong. I didn't want to read or write. I felt tired. I felt bored. But I told myself, keep going. I remembered my uncle's voice. I said the words again. Don't waste your time. That sentence became my guide. It helped me stand up when I wanted to quit. It helped me try again when I failed. I made a list of dreams. I wrote down 5 things I wanted to do. They were simple dreams. I wanted to finish a book. I wanted to learn a skill. I wanted to speak better. I wanted to help someone. I wanted to feel proud of my work. I looked at that list every day. It gave me direction. It gave me a reason to wake up early and use my time well. I also started to help other people. I saw that many were like me before. They felt lost. They wasted time. So I talked to them. I shared my story. I told them about my uncle. I said the same words to them. Don't waste your time. Some listened, some laughed. But I kept sharing. I knew that even one sentence can open a door in someone's mind. With time, I felt more confident. I started doing new things. I joined a class. I learned from teachers. I met people who wanted to grow. They helped me learn faster. We shared ideas. We studied together. Being around the right people helped me a lot. I didn't feel alone anymore. I felt like I was part of something bigger. Looking back now, I feel thankful. I am thankful for my uncle. I am thankful for his words. I am thankful that I changed. Life is not always easy. But when we use time well, life becomes better. We become stronger. We become wiser. And we feel more alive. That is what I want you to feel too. I want you to know something important. You don't have to be perfect. You don't have to be the best. You only need to try. Trying is enough. Many people wait for the perfect time. But the perfect time does not come. The best time is now. Even if you are not ready, start now. Take one small step. That step can lead to a big change later. I was not smart when I started. I was not strong. I didn't know many things. But I used what I had. Time. Time is free, but it is also the most valuable thing. You can lose money and make it again, but you cannot get your time back. Once it is gone forever. That is why I protect my time now. I don't let people or things waste it. I also learned to enjoy simple things. I didn't need to travel far. I didn't need to buy expensive things. I found joy in learning. I felt happy after reading one good page. I smiled after writing one clear sentence. I felt proud when I helped a friend. These small things gave me peace. They gave me meaning. They helped me stay on the right path. But I didn't listen. I knew what I was doing. I knew where I was going. I didn't want their life. I wanted something better. I wanted to grow. So I stayed quiet and kept working. My time was too important for useless talk. Now, I want to ask you a question. What are you doing with your time? Are you building something? Are you learning something? Or are you wasting your days? Be honest with yourself. Your answer can show you your future. If you don't like your answer, then change it. You can start today just like I did. If you are still here listening to this story, I want to thank you. It means you care. It means you want to learn. That is a good sign. You are already better than the person who does nothing. Many people never try. They waste time and make excuses. But not you. You stayed, you listened, and maybe, just maybe, you are ready to change your life too. You don't need to be fast. You don't need to be great on day one. All you need is to begin. Set one small goal. Wake up early, read one page, write one idea, help one person. Repeat it every day. Don't stop. Some days will be easy, some will be hard, but every small step moves you forward. And that is how real change begins. Sometimes you'll feel tired. You will feel slow. Now that's okay. Rest, but don't quit. Take a deep breath. Look at how far you've come. Think about your dreams. Think about your future. Then stand up again. Do one small thing. That one thing is enough. Over time, all those small things become big progress. You will be proud of yourself. I still remember my uncle's voice. It was calm but strong. Don't waste your time, he said. I didn't understand it then, but now I do. His words were a gift, a short sentence but full of power. It changed me. It gave me a new life. I hope it can help you too. Maybe my voice can be a reminder now, just like his voice was mine. So, this is my last message to you. Use your time well. Time is your best friend. It is also your biggest test. Don't throw it away. Use it to learn, to grow, to become better. One day, when you look back and smile, you will thank yourself for starting, and maybe you will share your story too with someone who needs it. Time is free, but it is priceless. You can lose money and earn it again, but you can never earn back your time. So use it well. Protect it. Respect it. Because one day, when you look back, you will thank yourself. You will smile and say, I did not waste my life.